Toastmaster Sandeep Basu to read the
B8.
Okay. Objectives. Over to you, Sandeep.
Thank you. Hi, Vamshi. You are attempting your advanced communicator series and you chose the track storytelling, and you are giving the third assignment of that, which is your ACB8 project. And the theme of this particular assignment is the moral of the story. Your main objectives for this project are to understand a story that can be entertaining yet display moral values, to create a new story that offers a lesson or a moral, to tell the story using the skills developed in the previous two projects, and your time limit is 4 to 6 minutes. All the very best. Timer 4 to 6 minutes. All the very best. Over to you.
Thank you, Sandeep. So let's hear it for the area director, Toastmaster Vamsi. Toastmaster Vamsi, giving happiness, Toastmaster Vamsi.
Thank you. Thank you, Aziz. Good evening, my fellow Toastmasters and friends sitting over here. The story I'm going to speak today is not an unsung story, but a famous and an interesting story. People who already heard, be good evaluators. People who did not hear the story, be good listeners. A few years ago, there was a very rich man who hosted a very lavish party and invited all his rich peers on the occasion of his kid's first birthday. Obviously. So the rich friend invites his rich peers, all of them come to the party. Not to bless the kid, but to get the bliss by flaunting their richness, by displaying their Rolex watches, by displaying their Virgin phones, what not. So suddenly, when the gathering is full of rich people, there comes a poor monk. This monk is really poor, who never sold his Ferrari, and of course, who did not see any Ferrari in his life. He's very poor. So at the sight of this monk, people were surprised. How come a rich party hosts a poor monk? They started whispering, who is this poor monk? Why did he come? What made him to come? So there were a lot of murmurs going on. And somehow they realized that this monk is the guru of the host. Definitely right. All rich people are disciples of poor people. That's the irony. So during the party, this host invited the monk to address the attendees. And there was a conversation between the attendees and the monk. Suddenly one of the attendees stood and asked the monk, "Sir, you look very poor. And what is the peculiar proclivity you have made you to win by a nose and made you happy? We are not all happy. We have rich buildings, rich cars, still we are not happy. You are very poor, but you are so very happy, and the happiness is resonating in your face." Then the monk called his disciples. "Friends, can you come here?" And the disciples came. He ordered, "Can you collect all the balloons in the hall and bring here?" And obviously his disciples had to listen to his order, brought all the balloons to him. "Could you please all distribute equally to all the people sitting over here so that everyone gets one balloon each?" So they took all the balloons and gave each one to the attendees sitting over there. Now the monk ordered all the attendees sitting over there, "Friends, please put your name on the balloon using the markers available there." So everyone took one marker, and few people started carving their names very beautifully with calligraphy. And of course, few ladies even went to an extent taking selfies with those beautiful balloons. So then monk ordered, "Dear ladies, those balloons are not to take selfies, but to please return the balloons back to my disciples once you write your name." So in a minute or two, all the balloons were returned to the disciples after writing the names on it. So now the monk ordered his disciples, "Friends, can you take all these balloons and put it in the room," pointing towards a room near the conference hall. So all these balloons were taken by these disciples and put in that particular room. Now the monk turned towards the attendees and asked, can you take all these balloons? Oh, sorry. Can you go and pick up only one balloon of yours which your name was imprinted on it? So everyone rushed like raging bulls, went hurriedly and even thrown other balloons while searching for their own balloon. After 15 minutes, even the time was given only 10 minutes, after 15 minutes, everyone was gasping and breathing very heavily. They brought their balloons. And of course, interestingly, none of them were taking selfies now because all the makeup was gone in this process. So now, the monk turned towards his disciples and asked, "Can you collect all these balloons again and put them back in the same room?" What the hell? Why he's asking again the same thing to do? Did he lose his nuts? All the attendees and even the disciples were surprised to hear those words. So again, those balloons were taken back and put in the same room. So now, the monk asked everyone to go and get a balloon, irrespective of whatever name it has, and bring the balloon and give it to the rightful owner. So in hardly 2 minutes, people went, bring one balloon, and gave each of the balloons to the rightful owner on which the name was imprinted. Now, the monk asked, "Friends, what do you think is easy for you? The first activity or the second activity?" Obviously, everyone should do. The second one was easier. So now, the monk addressed people saying that happiness is also like your balloon. Now, when you try to search for your balloon, you might not get your balloon, and even if you stress on your own balloon, at times you end up in losing it. But when you try to get others' balloon and give balloon to others, it's very easy and you get your own happiness. So try to give happiness to get happiness. Okay. Thank you.
Guys, let's pause for a minute. I will see feedback forms on your table. I request you to write any feedback you have for Toastmasters.